which team does this layoff benefit more? Do you think it's Ohio State and Ryan Day having more time to actually formulate his game plan? Or do you think it's Kirby Smart, who has proven that, he's one of the best defensive coaches in all of college football?
Well, Georgia isn't fazed by a big layoff. So when they've had, big time games and playoff games, they haven't been fazed by a long layoff. So I think it benefits Georgia. They have a chance to get healthy. They have a chance to get some guys back. But Kirby Smart has shown when he dedicates time and resources to putting together a game plan for one opponent, then again, he just doesn't lose these kinds of games now. He's really turned the corner about winning these kinds of football games. And look, the fact that they're a de facto home game, playing in Atlanta, a place they've played at before, they've had real success. I mean, they blew out Oregon, at the very start of the season. I don't really think that, when they don't have travel or anything like that, I just think it all benefits Georgia.
John, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I feel like there's a narrative out there that if you're Georgia, you win with defense and Stetson Bennett drives the car. And to a degree, that's true. But I think one thing that we've seen this season is that if Stetson needs to make a play or two, he absolutely can.
Can I tell you a funny little stat? Stetson Bennett had more passing yards than C.J. Stroud, and he had more rushing yards than C.J. Stroud. Wow. So the narrative of, Georgia, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, it really has evolved. I mean, Brock Bowers and A.D. Mitchell, they really can stretch the field. Stetson Bennett he's not a gunslinger in the classic sense of the word, but he can come up with every big play. And he has some, quirky plays where he creates a turnover or this, that, and the other, but he just has that moxie about a national championship quarterback. I met him at SEC Media Days and had a chance to talk with him, and he just carries himself in a, what a national championship quarterback should be. He's not the biggest, most physical guy, but he carries himself in a way that comes across to you as a real leader, and he's one of the most important players in Georgia's program history, and especially if he wins back-to-back national titles.